what do you think are some misconceptions that educators have about Lean Six Sigma?
Well, the number one misconception is that Lean Six Sigma does not belong in education. Most times I get the pushback that Lean Six Sigma is an initiative for the automotive or manufacturing, not for education.
Why do you think that methodologies like Lean or Six Sigma belong in higher education?
Well, for several reasons. I think that systems in higher education need to be different. I think they need to have a philosophy that is based on a breakthrough methodology. Because if your systems are failing, you can't just continuously improve them. You really have to make a drastic change. And Lean Six Sigma does that. And it does that project by project. And the discipline that it brings to higher ed is what's significant. It helps them to think differently. It helps them to take the performance of their processes and their systems to a different level. And that's what is going to make the change and what's going to make the difference for them.
So I think, to many people, getting started with something like Six Sigma is a little bit scary. Mm-hmm. I guess, what would you recommend how people should start who are maybe new to those concepts?
Well, generally, how I do it is I introduce them to that concept. There's an overview outline of it. And the most important thing is to show benefits. What can this do for you? Okay? And what I also do is, instead of doing a generic program, I link it to a project. So I ask for projects that they're struggling with, or problems in the institution that they're struggling with. And what I do is help them to apply the Lean Six Sigma to those projects. And this is where it comes alive for them, because several people have said that they have been struggling with things for a number of years but haven't been able to make much progress. But by doing Lean Six Sigma, they start to think differently, they work differently, they interact with people differently. And the biggest thing is that they are able to work across the silos. And so there's a lot more collaboration, a lot more innovation by doing Lean Six Sigma.
Typically, what do you find, what type of cultural changes need to be in place before implementing a Lean Six Sigma initiative?
Well, generally, I see Lean Six Sigma as a way to help change the culture. Okay? And I like to use it in institutions that are struggling, because I think it gives them a fresh perspective, fresh way of thinking, different way of thinking. The most important thing that needs to be in place is that the top level, the president and his direct reports, have to have a buy-in. That's the number one issue. If that is the case, I think once the project continues, once the program continues, then they will get more absorbed in it and support it more. But they have to initially buy into it. That's the number one issue.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of that you'd like to emphasize?
In terms of Lean Six, I think the importance of it for higher ed is the measurement system, putting in places leading indicators that help them to understand how they can control their performance. And I think that's what when the lights come on for them, when they recognize that they are in control of the final result.